Okay, so this video is going to be more of a throwaway. You can just put me in the background and just listen. I saw this with a few of my one of my oldest like favorite games of all time. It's World of Warcraft. So this is a disabled lesbian black woman. Look at this animation, right? I don't wanna delve way too deep into this, right? But what I wanna say, and also with Ironheart, with a lot of this stuff, is who is this made for? Like, why are we invading someone else's like communities and defiling them? You haven't seen me go into I don't know, makeup community and being like, oh my god, there's not enough inclusivity for men. And I understand this is just like, I know normal ladies are just gonna be like, I also think that this is crazy and whatever. But at the same time, my problem is not with the actual sex of the person that is portrayed. I feel like Lara Croft, for example, Ripley, a lot of these characters that were very well applied. For example, a modern, really good character is Lady Jessica from Dune, played by Rebecca Ferguson, a ballerina, Ana de Armas. I mean, I don't know if she's a good character, but you know what I mean. It's like the people miss the point whenever we're talking about this, because I know it's a lot of like you hear a lot of trigger words for people like women or whatever, like communities. I just want to be frank with you. You will never catch me going into a community and trying to change them, like especially Marvel. Like, let's be for real. Who watches Marvel? Us. And World of Warcraft, the same. Who plays World of Warcraft? Like old, fat, or like really skinny men. That's who watches. That's who watches and plays World of Warcraft. Okay, and there's a lot of controversy with Ironheart. Like a reminder for all people who keep saying we didn't ask for Ironheart. This is why Brie Larson's word ring true 7 to 8 years later. I don't need a 40-year-old white dude telling me my movie didn't work for them. No, you don't need a 40-year-old white dude to tell you this, but I'm sure your investors will tell you this once the movie doesn't provide enough outreach, enough money. Who is going to these movies? I haven't gone to a Marvel movie for since Deadpool and Wolverine, and before that, I haven't gone since literally since Endgame. I also feel this with my brother. I also feel this prevalent with a lot of the people that I talk to. They no longer watch anything. Like the last Marvel movie that I watched, except for Deadpool and Wolverine, because that one I watched in cinema, was Doctor Strange and the Madness thing, and it was, what the fuck is even this? And they seem like, the thing is, they seem to have some good ideas because their IP is so powerful, but at the same time, who does this serve? Do you think that some person that is sexist is gonna be like, oh my god, bro, this Ironheart movie made me non-sexist? Do you think that there's gonna be some like I don't know, like, I keep trying to, whenever I make these examples in my mind, I keep trying to give examples of like people that I know, like in real life, like my family, for example. And I keep thinking, who around my age that I know that is a girl is gonna get drawn into Marvel by these movies? Nobody. Nobody. So why even make them in the first place? Why are you burning your IP away? I do not understand. I mean, it's your IP to burn, like, as far as I want to just go ahead. The problem is these investors, what I think this is investors that are really old, that they don't know anything about what they're doing. And somebody got themselves in a position where they can tell them, oh my god, if you do this and this, you're gonna get way better public sentiment. Let me read a bit. And this implies, because how many times are we gonna say, I didn't ask for this when it's not your company? And I agree with this. It's your IP to burn. But at the same time, it's freedom of speech. If I want to tell that this is stupid to do, I can do this. Have you seen the series? Because it's not really portraying the lead, a female black young woman, in a good light, like at all. Also, what is this changed? I had this gripe with Assassin's Creed Shadows, that why do they keep thinking that powerful, independent characters are obnoxious and annoying? It's like you spend like the beginning of the game, you're basically ill or like injured, and this like little boy helps you like heal up as Naue, and then the first thing that Naue does when it's clear that the boy took care of her is she's an asshole to him. Who finds this empowering? I'll tell you who. People who were losers in high school, as Mongol said, and I wholeheartedly agree with his sentiment. Right here, you can see me playing the video game. Is this my? No, this is my shorts stream. This one. Literally falling asleep while playing it. Look at this shit. Literally falling asleep. Who the fuck, like, oh my god, we don't need some white man asking who asked for this. No, you don't. But you're gonna need the white man once you start losing. The same with the elections. You know what I mean? Mm. And you are too condescending and too arrogant to basically be honest and be respectful to these people. So what will happen is you lose. Simply as that. I do not understand who they're making these movies for. I do not understand to what purpose does this serve. It's not like somebody that is sexist or like that hates women, misogynist, whatever. They're gonna watch Ironheart and they're gonna be like, "Damn, bro, I was wrong about these women. They're not only dishwashers. They're actually people." WW in the chat. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna show a racist person like I don't know, like Wakanda forever, and they're gonna be like, "Man, these black people." W black people. W. I'm no longer racist. It's like no. No, this will not happen, bro. You're not serving any cause for this, bro. And also, this is a side tangent while my video is rendering in Python. A lot of times, this is implemented well. For example, I'm like scrolling through my tablet like Netflix. Spider-Man, what is this? Across the Spider-Verse. Sex Education. I don't know, Dexter. A lot of series. Dune, let's say, for example. Dune has a lot of diversity in terms of races or whatever, but it's also sci-fi. Basically, what I want to say with this, even some of this woke stuff that people would claim, some of it is good, bro. And some of it is well implemented. Like the pregnant black lady, I liked her, like with the motorcycle as a character in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now that I rewatched it, I realized that this seems like the type of stuff that people would call out as DEI. I literally didn't notice her. Like I had to rewatch the movie like 3 or 4 times for her to pop out of my head. Or like there was like a wheelchair Spider-Man and like whatever. Literally didn't even notice this. Why? Because it makes sense. It makes sense. Use diversity where it makes sense. Do not force it. This is what I'm trying to say basically. I don't. I know I'm going to sound bigoted, but I am really, really, really inclusive and really liberal in my point of views. What I want to say is that you are hurting your cause with this kind of stuff. Forcing something and belittling somebody, basically pushing, will cause the other opposition to push even more. Think about this like Gojo Satoru fighting like Hinami, or what the fuck was the plant curse's name. It's like the more you try to neutralize his technique, the more he has to put it out even higher so that it basically overcomes the neutralization of it. I gave the worst example possible, but you get what I mean, okay? And again, it was never a problem, bro. It was never a problem, bro. Blade was black. Literally like one of the first, if not the actual first Marvel movie that I can remember was Blade. Let me see, Blade 1998. And when did the Iron Man come out? Iron Man 2008. So literally in 1998, Blade came out with Wesley Snipes, and you are out here telling me that people that are reading Marvel comics and that are consuming superhero content are racist. I would tell you to go to a mental asylum, but you Americans no longer have mental asylums, but we have mental asylums. Please just go there and tell them my perception of reality is not coherent with actual reality and I am mentally ill. It's like, I swear to God, it's like the emperor's new clothing on the internet. Like everything is literally right in front of you and you cannot say what is in front of you. Because if you say what is in front of you, you're sexist. If you say what is in front of you, you're bigoted. If you say what is in front of you, you're a Nazi. If you say what is in front of you, you're a gooner, or you're just insert a political trigger word. I feel like we are rewarding idiotic thinking. We are no longer rewarding critical thought. And this is going to have very big effects on the future of our societies. Not only you guys, but our society as a whole. Like, I can speak about this all day, but I will say this as a conclusion, because I rambled long enough. Racism and misogyny wasn't a problem to begin with in media. And making movies forcefully putting something and blatantly being disrespectful and belittling other IPs that people love and came up on, like grew up on, like Iron Man, like whatever, belittling them blatantly will only get you more haters, more misogynists, and more racist, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot with a semi-automatic, and you're holding the fucking trigger down. It's like you have an actual like switch on a fucking gun, and you're like holding it at your feet, and you're holding the fucking trigger down, bro. Bro, I swear to God, you will not fix racism with this. Stop. Get some help. The people who are racist cannot be changed this easily, okay? You know what changes a lot of people from being racist? Being online and meeting a black person and realizing that they're literally the same. Being online, like a lot of these games, or a lot of these communities that you criticize so much, literally did more towards progressivism, if I can say it like that, if that's an actual word, literally did more towards those causes than you are doing, forcefully forcefully gutting IPs, basically, because that's all I can say. It is what it is. This was the conclusion. I don't want to be hateful, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents about this, since this channel is basically my diary, and I see a lot of this, so mental diarrhea. Take care of yourself and have a nice day.